I get asked this constantly.
I get asked this all the time too.
I'm buying new construction. I don't need to have a home inspection, right?
Yes. I don't.
Am I allowed to answer, or do I have to wait for the question?
Hold on.
Please, this is a myth.
Yeah.
Yes.
You need a home inspection. Houses are made by people. People make mistakes. You need a home inspection.
We need to rephrase this because, Darcy, you were really polite.
Yeah.
This is how it comes off. I'm buying new construction. I don't need an inspection.
Yeah.
That's the mindset that people walk into new construction with.
Right.
And Chris?
Yeah,
What
Chris, tell
say
us
you?
what you find.
Well, I am a great fan of the old Mythbuster show, and I would like to have a giant buzzer that says "Myth busted, busted, busted."
Yeah.
It is a total myth. For an example, I'll respond with another question: is that when you bought your new Tesla, did you not walk around it before you drove it away and signed the check?
Ooh.
Well, I paid before I got it, but but when it was delivered, I did walk around and look at it a lot before I signed the paperwork.
You go to buy a diamond ring for your fiance or an anniversary gift for your wife. Do you not look at the diamond and have it,
So true.
Yeah. So the biggest thing too is, regardless of even if it's custom home, is what you said, that these are made by people. And for those of you who don't understand, the tract home definition is that, for instance, a guy who's doing the tile work has probably 3 jobs that he has to do during the course of that week on brand new homes. And it doesn't have to be a 2,000 home development up in Everett. It can be, this Pacific Ridge builder has 8 homes in Mill Creek, and he has another 5 blocks down the road in unincorporated Linwood. These guys have X amount of work orders to accomplish. Yep. And his first tile job in the master bathroom of the first house might be impeccable the first day. But as he gets tired and he does that second one, and then in between the second and third one, he gets a call from his wife that's saying the kid's being bad at school again. He needs to go get picked up. Now things start going faster. Or you start seeing that you run out of materials and you have to do something different as far as the design. Yep. If there is one thing today, I'm not so much worried about the construction methods because we have so many redundancies in place nowadays with building inspections and city inspections and county inspections, but it's the quality of work and the quality of material that we're doing because we're in such a haste to build these things.
Yeah.
So true.
We're doing things, faster than we ever could try and do, and to fill needs that we couldn't possibly fill unless everything was perfect for the next several years, which is not going to be the case.
Nope.
And in many cases, for instance, when I do final walkthroughs, I literally see superintendents going to find another house and they cannibalize screens from that house to bring it over to the new house. We have a lot of different AV pictures here that are all new construction, all new pictures.
Yeah, let's pull these up.
Let's jump into it.
But it all comes down to quality of work. And, we have guys who say they're master carpenters that have been doing it for 2 years, whereas historically we had master carpenters that did it for 20 years.
Yeah.
20,
so true.
These first 3 pictures that we're looking here is actually a brand new home. I was doing the home inspection 2 days before the final closing.
What are we looking at?
We are looking at mold all over the crawl space.
Already?
Brand new.
The evil M word.
Yeah. Now, legally, I'm not allowed to tell you that it's mold unless I actually took a sample of that and identified the species that it's actually growing there. But that is a brand new crawl space that was less than 6 months old.
Wow.
So your inspector is going to refer to that as organic growth.
Unless he actually tests it and, identifies it, but I don't, need to go out and tell you that is organic growth. Now, here's the thing about new construction. It's just like, oh my God, it's so prolific. These pictures are actually showing, we don't know if that came in there with it on the material.
So true.
Or if it was wet and then it was put in a closed crawl space. This is construction dust in a brand new, I would estimate, heat pump controlled, $15,000 to $20,000 heating and cooling system with construction dust all over it. The motherboard and, the blower fans in there will not keep up to drywall dust. Good builders cover this stuff up so it can't get in there. Wow. But obviously this case, that should be, what you're seeing there is my finger stroke.
Yeah.
And how shiny brand new stainless steel should be. Now, I don't care what you say. No matter how well you clean that motherboard, it's an electronic circuit.
Yeah.
It is not new anymore.
No.
So Here we have, this is PEX hidden by construction insulation in a crawl space, brand new home. Wasn't delivered to the buyers yet. And this is all that darkening is wet insulation. And that is the area directly underneath that I found.
Oh.
And where the
So they
main
had a
line
leak?
comes in, you can see the PEX kind of dangling there, the blue
The
coal
blue,
line.
yeah.
But that was all wet in a brand new 3,000 square foot home that was being sold for $1.2 million.
Nice.
And then here we have construction pictures of a brand new deck. This is in Lake Stevens. This house was still at the stage of final walkthrough, and we have no positive connections, which means engineered strapping or
Wait.
bolts on, you know, the posts and anything like that. No stringer hangers on the stairs.
It's just free floating.
It's all face nailed, no bolts or screws.
Oh my gosh.
And this is on a, you know, call it a second story deck, you know, with steps going up.
Right.
And this is brand new construction.
Wow.
This is an open sewer line in a crawl space, letting all kinds of sewer gas into the crawl space.
Yum.
The people,
Luckily, it's just the gas.
it was 3 hours before I got in the crawl space when I started it, but inside everybody complained that there was a weird smell. You know, this was actually during COVID, so I was wearing my mask at the time, but when I got in the crawl space, I was able to pinpoint where the smell was coming from. This is a brand new home.
Yeah, this is one of mine.
This is a Darcy client. This is me looking at Hardy Board, and I'll say Hardy Board, not knowing that if this is Hardy Board or not, but Hardy Board is the most recognized fiber cement
Right.
product, so I use that as my common term. But that's just showing how they did what was going to be a cap over system, which means they didn't lay the trim and whatnot into the Hardy Board like it's supposed to. They capped it over it. And this is a brand new home where they were actually building it to the wrong specifications
Oh,
per the
boy.
manufacturer.